but she had moved 2 people into our apartment without our knowledge.
What? So when they would cook, they would just like leave everything out, and it was such an imbalance because you knew who was there.
And I did like this one roommate, but she had this guy come over. When I say I went to the bathroom, there's poop.
Oh, wait, I was not expecting this.
Yes, I stole my dose cards, and yes, I'm still mad about it, and I want them back still.
Hey, step siblings, welcome to Between Sisters. We're sisters, yes, but more than that, we're 2 women figuring out life, love, careers, identity, and everything else in real time. Whether you've got a sister, always wished you did, or you're just looking for voices that feel like home, you belong here, where we give you real talk between real sisters. Real sisters.
Hey, step siblings, I'm Corinne.
And I'm Kayla.
And you're listening to Between Sisters, where we give you real talk between real sisters. It is day 4 of Podmas. We are still here. We're still giving you episodes every day from December 1st to December 25th. And we just have to say, before we get started today, we got our Spotify Wrap today, our Spotify Creators Wrap. And it let us know that Between Sisters is one of the most shared shows of 2025 on Spotify.
That's crazy. Like,
oh my gosh.
I'm still in shock.
I'm still in shock.
So it's amazing.
We first want to give all the glory to God and thank God for such an accolade. And we want to thank all of you for listening and sharing and
supporting us.
Yes,
supporting us.
Making this possible to happen, to make us 2025 one of the 2025 most shared shows on Spotify. Yeah.
Crazy.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you so much. Keep on listening, keep on sharing, and we are going to keep giving you more. Please make sure to subscribe, follow, all of the things you can keep up with us during Podmas and beyond that. Today, we are talking about roommate horror stories, which I feel like so many people, right,
literally.
I feel like so many people have a roommate horror story.
I have a few.
I have a few too, but not directly from my roommate. I have a few from a freshman year of my friends' roommates.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, mine are more direct. Some are direct, some aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
yeah,
I went through it.
Yeah. No, we had some weird situations, but it was me and my roommate freshman year were pretty chill. Okay, let me tell you one situation.
Okay.
of a roommate horror story.
Yeah.
One of my good friends, our freshman year of college, was unfortunately put in a triple.
Oh, okay.
Which most people didn't have a triple. Most people have 2, like 1, 2 y'all in there. Mm-hmm. They had 3 people in a room for 2 people. So it was like a bunk bed and a regular bed. Like it was weird.
It was crowded.
Yeah, yeah. And unfortunately, she got put in this room. She was the only one out of our friend group who got put in this situation. So it was kind of like, and I gave her the top bunk. So it's kind of like, but she was cool, you know? She was chilling. She was nice. It was good. She comes back in one day. You know those water heaters? Mm-hmm. She comes in one day and she uses that water heater for like things like water for her tea and like all different types of stuff.
Yeah.
Her roommate is boiling her wig inside of her water heater. Boiling her wig. And she walked in and was like, "Is that my water heater?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll clean it out. I can't use that for consumption after you have boiled your wig in it."
That's so disgusting. Like, that's so gross.
Like, what made you decide to boil your wig? Nevertheless, in my things today.
And I was gonna say, okay, it was her water heater, like it was hers.
Yes.
And she just used it.
Yes, it was on the counter.
Wow.
And she was like, "I'll clean it." Maybe not. But it all worked out to where the 2 other the other two roommates that she had winded up not liking each other. They winded up actually getting into an altercation, and one of them got kicked out. So she didn't have a triple anymore.
See, it always works out. It always works out.
But it got weird before it got better.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, that's how. That actually reminds me. Something similar happened to me. My roommate. This is when I was in undergrad, and we had an apartment. So there were 4 bedrooms, and we each had our own bedroom. One of the girls, it's just annoying. But one of the thinking back to it, it's so annoying. One of the girls took my cups. So I had washed my cups, put them out to dry, like on the counter. You know, you have your drying rack or whatever. So I had my drying rack. She comes with her friends, takes my cups, and goes in her room, and they're like having a little hangout in her room. And I didn't know at the time. I was in my room, door was shut, whatever. It was the next day that I go out and I look and I'm like, where are my cups? Because I know I left them here. And I'm thinking, like, did she take my cups and use them with her friends? Because I know she had friends over. So I text her, and of course she was like, yes, I was using them. I'll wash them and put them back out there. Why would you take my cups? I don't even talk to you.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, this is not. So I was not close with this one.
But even still, like, you could have asked.
You could have asked. And she just was like, oh, I'll wash them. Mind you, I see her washing them with her hands. And I've seen her wash her things with her hands. Like, literally just soap hands. That's nasty.
Dishes?
Yes, dishes.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
Because people they have their saliva and, like, bodily fluid. But saliva is a bodily fluid. I'm not being over dramatic.
Yeah.
On these dishes, and you were washing them with your hands?
So I just said, okay. I let her wash them, but then I threw them away and bought new cups. But out of the principle, I said, yes, wash those cups and put them back out. But then I threw them away because, like, I'm not using that.
Anybody wash dishes with their hands. Like, what about the excess food that
she washed?
Like, the
all
sauces
her dishes
on it. Like, we have
with
sponges.
her hand. We had sponges, but she washed all her dishes with her hands.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that definitely is.
And that's not the only thing she's ever done. She one time, this was when we would leave for summer. We could leave and come back as we please during summer breaks. So she left, but she had moved 2 people into our apartment without our knowledge.
What?
My other roommate, who is my very good friend, she goes to the apartment one day. She literally texted me. She's like, oh, I'm just going to go down there, get a change of scenery, check out everything. She walks into our apartment and sees 2 people on our couch who she's never seen before, who I've never seen before. They have all of their stuff, and they're living there.
What?
They're living.
Were your guys' doors locked?
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
My door was locked. And hers was as well. But so my friend's like, who are you? What's going on? Obviously. Long story short, we were able to report that situation because you can't do that. So we were able to report them. And the next school year, we didn't have to have her in our dorm anymore. It was just us 2. And I was like, but yes, she had people living in our apartment while we weren't there without our knowledge. She never even texted us and said, hey, do you mind if my friend stays over here?
But that's a repeat thing from her because she's taking cups.
Right, she's taking cups. She's doing this.
Washing them with her hands. Now she got people in the living room.
People in the living room for who knows how long.
Yeah.
And we'll know, it was a couple. We'll know what they was doing in my living room. If we're just going to be real. We'll know what they were doing in my living room.
I could probably take a guess.
Yeah, so I'm just like... But we got her kicked out. But yeah, it was horrible with her. She was a mess. Even when she would cook, the food would stink up the whole place. Like, I don't know what she would be. And you would know every time she cooked. No, she would burn it. Every time she cooked, it would stink really bad, and she would burn it. The fire alarms would go off. We would have to open up every window, the patio door. It was horrible to the balcony. We'd be literally with the door like this. When she would cook, I would come home from class and I would see her, food prep set up. I would go in my room, stuff uh, towels or a blanket under my door so the smell wouldn't get into my room because I knew what was about to happen.
That's OD.
Yeah.
But you know what? I had roommates at one point that it was a 4-bedroom. So this was still in college, but it was a 4-bedroom, and so there was 4 people in each bedroom. Not 4 people, 1 person to a bedroom, 4 bedrooms.
Right.
2 of us it changed out in the middle of me staying there. So when I got there, it was a certain set of people, and then the next year it was like a different set of people because those people had like graduated, moved, this, that, and the third. The new people, 2 of us, we were very tidy, whatever. The other 2 were not. So when they would cook, they would just like leave everything out. And it was such an imbalance because you knew who was there. Like, right. You knew who was there before. And it was like, hey guys, can we, and it was a weird transition for me because before, the roommates that I had, we had a schedule. Like we had a clean, like I clean this day, you clean this day, you clean this day, you clean this day. At the end of each day, we knew to turn the dishwasher on. Like we had a schedule of just doing things. So when it came to the new people, and it was just kind of every man for themselves almost, it got weird. And that was a hard transition because we had to have an uncomfortable conversation, which is, I didn't ever want to embarrass anyone or be mean, but it was like, all right, now,
right,
you're keeping stuff in the fridge too long, and that stinks. When you open the fridge, we can't do that, and you can't leave your crumbs and stuff for the next person, like all in the sink and stuff. Like you can't.
Yeah, that's inconsiderate.
Yeah.
I remember having a house meeting about stuff like that.
Yeah. But, so that was a food thing that I had to deal with at one point. But it's a funny food thing that my friend had to deal with our freshman year. She had a roommate. One day her and the roommate didn't really talk, which I also think is weird how freshman year they like make you room up with someone who you don't know. Even so, like I was gonna room up with someone I didn't know anyway because I didn't know anyone going into college, but that was going to my same school. But if you know someone and you want to room up with them, I feel like that's not a problem.
You couldn't do that?
You can, but they recommend against it. They recommend you have like a fresh roommate, which okay, whatever.
I get why.
Right. Her roommate was in the grade above us. She got placed in like an upperclassman dorm. Not too much. They were sophomores. And I don't know why she got placed there, but she did.
They didn't have any room.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. They didn't have any room. So she got placed in there. She was like the only freshman in there. One day, she didn't talk to her roommate really, just in the room. One day, her roommate was chewing on chips loud or something, and she like tweeted like, "Oh my roommate chews on chips really loud," like something. I don't know exactly what it was, but she just tweeted like, "Ooh, my roommate chews on these chips loud. I'm trying to go to sleep." It's something playful and funny. She didn't follow the roommate. No one knew who her roommate was.
Right.
On social. She goes to sleep. The next day, she's sleeping in the room. It's late. The roommate comes in, slams the door, turns on every single light. Turns on every single light in the room. She takes her desk chair, puts it up in front of her, sleeping, up against her bed, sitting against it. She opened her eyes. She was like, "Hello." She was like, "Did you tweet about me?" She was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Not like, yeah, I did." Like, she was like, "Why are you tweeting about me?" She's like, "Are you seriously mad about a tweet about chips when no one even knows who you are?" Right. How did she see
it.
That's what she's trying to say. She's like, how did she even see it?
Right.
Like, are you stalking me on Instagram
Oh.
or did you tell your friends who I was? And they said, I don't know. But it was just such a funny situation that she really tried to press her. And she was like, yeah, I tweeted about you. And she was like, okay, like, good night. So she turned around and went to bed because she's like, what are we going to do? Like, yes, I tweeted it. Like, okay.
No, the worst thing is when you're mad and the other person could care less.
Yes.
And you're just like sitting there like,
she's like, what are we about to do?
Right.
We're not going to fight over it. We're not
Right.
going to sit here and argue late at night. So I guess that was it. But they used to go through stuff where she would always keep her side of the room messy. And my friend used to have it clean, so she never really wanted anyone in the room. That was their situation. We did go to her room one time to go pick up something and walked in. Something was going on. We screamed. We walked back out. We were like, that's their problem. They don't communicate. So we opened the door. And we're like, ah! And closed it. You should probably communicate to your roommate to not come here.
No, but
especially with her friends.
That reminds me of a story. My freshman year, I lived in a co-ed building.
Mm-hmm.
So there was in the other hallway, it was on the same floor as me, but each hallway had different, it was one hallway would be women, another hallway would be men. So people in the men's hallway had a printer. So we would go over there and use their printer all the time. So we went to print something out, me and my freshman roommate. We go to print something out. She's actually kind of talking to this guy a little bit. We we go in, and he's laid up in the bed with another girl.
Wait, laid up in? Oh, the printer was in his room.
Yeah, the printer's in his room. So we would go over there because his roommate is the one that was his printer. Okay. So he was like, "Yeah, y'all come over here. You use the printer." We knock on the door. We're like, "Hey, can we use the printer?" He's like, "Yeah." Opens the door. His roommate is laid up in the bed, and that's who my roommate's talking to. The one who's laid up in the bed. Yeah. So now we were just like, I was like,
why is his roommate letting people in there and they like,
why are you laid up with the roommate? It was too much. But I was just like,
going on in here.
Oh, okay. Like I was like, girl,
that's a bad caught up.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, good times. Good
yeah.
times.
No, you always hear about like crazy like roommate stories that happen. But my freshman year roommate, we were fine. We literally would we were like the meeting room. So everyone would just come to our room and we were chilling, but we didn't have any problems.
My freshman year roommate, we started out really good. Like we didn't have any problems. We hung out all the time. Everything was good. Everyone knew us almost as a pair. And then one day she just switched. So I don't really know what triggered it, but she just switched. One day I heard her on the phone. I was in my bed and she's like talking about how she's getting a taser because she don't know about this, that, and that. I'm like, who you gonna tase?
Oh, she was getting a taser for you?
Yeah, for me. I'm like, who you gonna tase? Right. Okay.
What are we talking about?
Then, so me and a bunch of my friends who we were all friends, but my roommate kind of excluded herself from it. So whatever. We're all in my room at one point, and my friends are just going, bzz, 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 like, girl, who you about to tase? Bzz. And she was just looking like, who are you about to tase? You about to tase her for what?
Because I'm like, I know you. I'm like, you were probably never even aggressive talking towards her.
Never.
So why would you think you needed a taser?
I don't know.
Who does that?
Then we were going to go on her Instagram one day for something. I forget what we were looking at. We were like, oh, it's probably on Instagram. And then me and my other friend realized we were blocked from her Instagram. We were like, so she walked in. I'm like, why did you block us? She's like, I just wanted to. I'm like, okay, I don't have
Yeah.
I don't have time. I was just like, okay, girl, like this semester's almost over. We're about to move out. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
But I was like, who are you going to tase?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. The taser came, and you didn't do nothing.
Now she actually bought it.
Yeah, she bought a taser. For what? I don't know. But my friends would make fun of it all the time. They would just walk in and just like to her because what would you gonna do? Pull it out, please.
You can't like act like you have some sense. You're in college.
Mm-hmm.
If you tase anybody, you're getting kicked out. Like, what are you talking about? Getting a taser
For no reason. It was so out of left field.
I feel like at my
so out of left field.
At my school, no one ever was like, "Oh, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight," because everyone knew. No, we're not. First of all, like I mean, I didn't. Not too many people got into drama like that, but when I did see, people disagreeing, that was never a thing that anyone said or crossed their mind. Like it was never a we're gonna fight. Why would we be fighting?
I feel like she knew that. So I don't know. It was very performative. It was very performative because no one fought. Yeah. No one even had an argument. Yeah. The closest we got to an argument is when we said, "Why did you block us?" And she just said, "Oh, I just wanted to block you." That was it. We were like, "Oh, okay, whatever."
Yeah. So it's probably exhausting living with someone that you don't, especially in those close quarters of a college dorm room, especially a freshman college dorm room. Once you get older, you start to have your own room in the suite, but the freshman year and it's just a room with you and the other.
It wasn't bad only because we were good until like a few weeks until we had to leave. So that was the only thank God. It was good most of the time.
My friend, her roommate, they were never good because her roommate was just kind of antisocial towards her. And they just, were different types of people and that was fine, but they didn't really speak at all. Ever, which was also weird. It would be like silent in their room, but her roommate would turn on her TV and either blast like Spanish shows. I think she was studying to learn Spanish, and it's kind of like she's blasting Spanish shows, or she would blast on repeat all day "God and Me" by Mary Mary. I love that.
I love that song.
I used to, because my friend, like every time she was saying, "Oh, I love that song," she'd be like, "Stop." She'd be like, I understand that you love that song. Good song. I don't want to hear it 30 times tonight." And then the girl would. So if you would watch TV at the same time, you and your roommates just at a different volume so that you both could hear your own TVs. That's what me and my roommate used to do. We both had TVs. If they were both on at the same time, mine would be a little low, hers would be a little low so that we could hear it in our vicinity. If we were both watching one thing, then we turn it up. My friend is trying to do that. Her roommate would take her remote, turn off my friend's TV because they had the same TV. So it was like the combative. Right. It would work on both. She would go, turn it off. She'd be sitting there to turn up. It's the goddamn thing. Turn up her own TV. And then occasionally, when we would go to her room, you go to your friend's room. Go to her room. Her roommate would be like, her roommate was like, "You can never have anyone in here ever."
Oh,
like she was like, "Why would you bring people here? Like, why did you do like?" I can have my friends in my room at some point.
Right.
No. She was like, never. She wanted anyone in her room. It was weird, but they just had a weird dynamic. Like they didn't speak. So when she would turn her TV off, she would just be looking at her like they still wouldn't talk. She'd just be sitting there watching.
No, we would have had to talk. Right. No. Yeah, I would have turned my TV off. Like, I would have been like,
turn it back on. Like,
right.
They just had a weird dynamic.
Hello.
And I used to feel so bad for her. She was like, why is my roommate turning off my TV, bitch? Oh, to turn hers on. We walk in.
Right. Like, what? Like,
shout out to my friend. She knows exactly who she is.
Because we would have had a problem.
I've been listening to this because she knows. She used to go through it. I used to feel so bad for her.
No, have you ever had? Actually, speaking of, my friend went through something bad like that. She left for the weekend, and her roommate. We were all still at school. We were still in her room because her roommate's there or whatever. My other friend's saying to her roommate, "Yeah, let's go. We're about to go." I forget where they were going. I think to the caf. She goes to the other side of the room where my friend has all her stuff, grabs her shoes and puts them on. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. And my and it's funny now that I can laugh at it, but in the moment, not funny at all. Not funny at all. My friend was like, you wearing so and so shoes? She's like, yeah, girl, let's go. It was a problem. It was a problem. Of course, I was like, this girl's out here wearing your shoes around campus. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. This girl's out here wearing your shoes.
I'm finding it. I'm finding
She's
it.
wearing your shoes.
I'm really finding it.
Your Converse at that. Your Converse. Your Converse.
She's probably sweating them.
Right. Your Converse. Come on now. Like,
it's so disgusting
yeah.
to sit there and just go and be so entitled to this girl that you really don't know.
Don't know.
Stop. Your roommate's shoes?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't she lent you whatever.
You walked over to her side of the room.
She decided that she was going to let you wear it if that's what she decided she wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. No.
And then you did it boldly. So imagine what she's doing in private. If she did that in public, imagine what she was doing privately. She's probably using her toothbrush.
You never know.
Like, seriously. Because she did that in front of her friends. Yeah. So you had no clue in the world. You had no.
Which is still it's all of our friends. Like we're all
but still, you know,
we were a friend group. You knew we was gonna tell her that we're a big friend group. You knew we were gonna tell her.
Oh my.
So they had to have a talk.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, no, they had to have a talk when she got back. Like, you took my shoes.
You took my
anything, but like the Converse. You know, that's a flat-footed thing. Yeah. You know, a flat-footed shoe.
Don't walk over to my. Don't even look at my closet. It's not a boutique.
That was a mess. Like, I can just see it. I remember it. But have you ever had a situation where a roommate brought a guy over and the guy was just like weird or gross? Because I have a story.
I've had like a situation where my roommate like had a game night and like the one of the guys there like had a crush on me, and I was like, he just like, I didn't know him, but like he was just like, oh, and I was like, I'm gonna go to my room. So that was it. Yeah.
One time my roommate and I liked this. This was when we were in the 4-bedroom and we, so it was 4 of us. And I did like this one roommate, but she had this guy come over and I was happy for her or whatever, but we shared a bathroom. So we had our own room and there were 2 bathrooms and her and I shared one bathroom. When I say I went to the bathroom, there's poop.
Oh, wait, I was not expecting this.
Yes. I can't because there's more. Like, it was nasty. So that was my reaction when I walked in and I saw the toilet. I was like, So I'm getting like heated. I'm like,
and now I'm looking at you sideways.
Yeah, no, I'm heated. Yeah, so I'm heated. I'm like, I know this man to just come up here, disrespect my place like that. Like, I'm over here heated. I'm like, okay, what's making me more heated is they're in the room laughing and cackling, having a good time in the room.
And you know it's something on him.
Yeah, I was like,
if you left it like that, it's on you too. So, he didn't wipe correctly.
I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just call her, text her. I think I texted her. So I texted her.
On the door.
I couldn't because I was so mad. I was so enraged. Like it would have been a really bad argument, and I knew I had to calm down a little bit because I knew I wasn't right. Just because when I saw that, I got enraged.
I don't blame you.
So I was like, let me text her so it'll come off a little better. And I texted her, and I was like, your friend, guest, whoever, he needs to go in that bathroom and clean the toilet because he left a whole bunch of stuff in the toilet. And I'm standing by the door so I could hear her. And they bust out laughing. But then she texts me and is saying, oh my gosh, of course, like he's gonna go clean it up right now.
So
and
you nasty too.
I was like, you're laughing?
Y'all in there funky.
I would have been embarrassed.
Y'all are in there funky.
So embarrassed.
Y'all are in there being funky.
I would have been so embarrassed.
That is not a laughing matter.
And
that would make me not what is like. That's the type of person. If that happens, like that would be the last time you ever spoke to me. What the heck?
No,
you sat there and did that to my bathroom and then left it there.
And then left it there.
That's so
he got out.
Nasty,
he cleaned
but disrespectful.
He cleaned it, but I didn't trust. So after he cleaned it, then I went and cleaned the toilet again because I was just like, who knows what your definition of clean is?
Because y'all in there funky and laughing about it. I'm done with it. I know I didn't just hear a bust out laughing.
A bust out laughing. A bust out. I was shocked.
You sitting in the room with skid marks. Because I know it was. Because you left this like this in the bathroom. How you leave your stuff?
Mm-hmm.
On that note.
Done.
On that note. I'm going to do a sister sound off.
Oh, okay.
To bring us home.
We need to rant. Sister sound off is where we interrupt the conversation and get 30 seconds to speak our mind. Hear us out.
Okay.
When you have a roommate, you have to understand you are living with another person. It is not just you. Be considerate. Be kind. Don't think that you're doing stuff. Oh, this is my house. This is their house too. Have open communication and be reasonable with each other. Because otherwise, you're going to end up in one of these roommate horror stories.
Literally. Don't get mad.
Don't get mad when you get caught up.
That's right. And I just have a little 15-second sister sound off to say.
Well, sister sound off so 30 seconds. So
I know, but fine. I only need 15. To the couple that my ex-roommate brought in to live in my apartment for that summer, you stole my dose cards, and yes, I'm still mad about it, and I want them back still. I don't know who you guys are, but you stole my cards, and I don't like that. So yeah.
Wow.
They stole, yes, after all that.
So not only did she let people come in and live in here, they were stealing.
They stole and if you don't know what Dose is, it's Uno, but the company that made Uno, they also made Dose. So that's what it is. It's just
she has like 4 or 5 versions of Uno for us to play. We just played Uno No Mercy. That was crazy, and it goes very long. But of course, yours truly beat everybody out one by one. That's how it goes. She knows. She did what? She won.
But that was our first time ever playing. Now I see you really have to play with a real strategy on that game. So I'm gonna come back with strategy next time.
I'm a spades player. I come into every card game with a strategy. Stop playing with me. Anyway. What was that? To the couple who stole your dose cards, you will be dealt with. No. You remember that TikTok? And whoever did this to my daughter's car, you will be dealt with. Yeah. No, but we hope you enjoying your cards, I guess. Like, what the heck?
Annoying.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening to Between Sisters today. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you again so much for making Between Sisters most shared podcast on Spotify's 2025 most shared podcast list. Thank you. And we just want to say, please come back again tomorrow because we will have another one. We're still going strong on this Podmas thing. Yep. Subscribe, like, comment. We here with it.
Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you want to hear. We're here all month. Well, till the 25th. So
okay. And then we back next year, baby. Boom. Okay, well, thank you for listening. Bye.